Yep. What's up, guys? This your boy Doer Guy, and I'm back here again with another video. So we're gonna be watching the Ford Stampede video and stuff like that.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Motor City! That's right, for those of you just tuning in, this is the Stampede, Ford's celebration of the all-new 7th generation Ford Mustang. Make some noise! My name's Jared Deanda, and I am in the heart of downtown Detroit, right here with thousands of Mustang owners, fans, media, and Ford employees. Over the last week, fans across America have woken up. Ooh, what was that? That's the rumble of a stampeding steel herd. You could feel it. A convoy of Mustangs from every generation left Tacoma, Washington, and have finished
I hope you guys
right here
enjoyed this
in the
video.
Motor City. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go. As you can see, the celebrations have already started. There's plenty more action to come, and I'll be honest, maybe a few surprises along the way. Sure, you're going to see the all-new Mustang tonight, but you have no idea how far we're going to take it. Mustang is the longest continuous running sports car nameplate in North America. Sold on 6 like it. you'll see tonight. For a car that means so many things to so many different people, let's hear from Mustang fans around the world.
Hi.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hola, amigos.
It's a 67 a Grande 72.
68 Fastback GT
是2019款保时红 2.3T 性能版。
Mach 173
A 1967 Ford Mustang.
Fastback 69, un Mach 173.
A 2019 Ford Mustang GT.
I just can't think of any more important product in my life than Mustang. It is the central theme that's run through all parts of my life.
Everybody has their own Mustang story.
My Mustang is something that gives me pride and joy and excitement.
There's a Mustang for everybody out there. Every generation can get a Mustang.
I was 7 years old and I remember the V8 sound.
So what do you love about your Mustang? Am I allowed to say everything?
E tem essa questão do carro forte, do carro com design bonito.
Mustang has always been, it's always been the one. Someone always has a Mustang story.
Flying. بحس ان انا طاير. اول ما بركب السياره بحس ان انا طاير. Sounds cool, looks cool, turns a few heads in the street.
I think Mustang's a cultural icon. You can't have any more fun driving than you can in a Mustang.
Mustang 精神就是自由、独立、奋进、迎难而上。
Turning the music loud, putting the windows down and just driving.
很有个性，很自我。I've taken it all over the country and made friends everywhere we go because of it.
That Mustang spirit, that Mustang feeling is what has helped make Mustang an icon.
It's powerful, it's quick, and it's done it year after year after year and generation after generation.
The new Mustang just get better and better.
So many people cannot wait to see the automation, all the inventions that Ford come up with in this new Mustang.
I can't wait. You don't have to change much there, and there's such a good cars out.
That's our job, is to keep that spirit alive.
We will do our job to equip
The excitement. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us out here. So, these are, again, some big Mustang fans. I'm joined by Mustang super fan, Stang Mode. Did you raise the roof right there?
I tried.
Okay,
I don't know if it
Stang
worked.
Mode is in the building. Mustang team member and racer, Autumn Schwabe. There we go. Thank you so much. And an employee right there in the middle from the Flat Rock Assembly Plant. She's an employee. Maria Cunningham. So, Autumn, let's start with you because basically, you know, we had some words there previously, pre-show, but now we're in the core of it. We're in the thick of it. So you have Mustang in your blood, right? I mean, you were born with this.
I sure do. I definitely bleed Ford blue blood. My mom grew up a Ford girl, so of course I had to follow her footsteps. Both my parents have such strong passion for Ford, and I just had to follow that along because they drag race multiple Ford vehicles, so many Mustangs. So of course I wanted to drag race as well. So I go to the track around the country really with my dad. And my first car was a ruby red 1993 Mustang that we saw in the pre-show, like you mentioned. But back at home, I have an 89 that's a full-built race car. So you can see here.
I can see the smile through your helmet. Yeah, the window's open, but even with your helmet.
Yes, I have so much passion for drag racing, so much passion for motorsports. And you can see here that I can't just have one car. I have to have multiple Mustangs. So I'm just so honored to be here and to represent, you know, the marketing team behind Mustang and to be a racer myself.
Yeah, you even have a degree, right? Northwood University.
Yes, I went to Northwood University where I got a degree in aftermarket marketing and management that I really made my passion my career. And I'm so thankful that my love for Mustang brought me here today.
Awesome. Make some noise. Come on now. Thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, now, Maria, you are front and center. You work in the Flat Rock Assembly Plant, and your blood runs blue because you are a fifth-generation Ford employee. Make some noise.
That's right. I'm a fifth generation Ford employee. My great-great-grandfather, he started the legacy for our family. I'm actually wearing the watch that he got when he retired after 35 years working for Ford and driving Ford cars. My grandfather still works at the Dearborn plant, and the rule at his house is if you don't drive a Ford, you park in the street. California, that I was going to move to Michigan and work at Ford. I even told people, and they'd always look at me and say, "What are you talking about? Like, that's not how Ford works." But I knew, and my grandmother always told me, "You can work at the plant off the highway." Plant off the highway.
That's awesome. So what do you do now at Flat Rock?
Right now, I deck the engine into a Mustang,
It's all good.
I've been throughout the entire plant, though. I've worked in multiple departments and units, doing things like seatbelts and pedals. I mean, literally all over.
Yeah, and what I think is interesting, so you've seen the new Mustang, right? Like, you've seen it a million times. They're ready to go. I mean, you've seen it, right?
Well, actually, like you said earlier about it driving down the street in the camo, it's been coming through our line in camo because they want to keep that top secret.
It's been one of the most secretive Mustangs of all Mustang histories, right? So even being at the plant, it's hush hush. Well, it's pretty awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate your story. Round of applause again. Flat Rock Assembly Plant. All right, last but not least, Stang Mode, raising the roof. All right, the story, the name. What's going on here, Stang Mode? Where's that? What's the inspiration?
Well, hey, Jared, and hey, all the Mustang family around the world. I'm super excited to be here. But yeah, the name is Stang Mode, and it's crazy how it stuck that even now my mom calls me Stang Mode, so it's a little weird.
Get down here right now.
How these things work. But no, before we got to that name, my story started like many Mustang owners. In high school, it was my first car, and I just wanted to get a cool car. And at the time, it was a Mustang, and I got into it, and then I didn't know I would feel like a superhero once I got into it because I was able to be free, being independent, personalizing it with my sound system, my wheels, beating my friend's Camaro, the whole nine. But I was who I am and who I like to be.
So, so how did the Stang Mode come to be? Again, like you said, it sounds like a superhero name.
Well, the name is way cooler than me, but basically what happened was when the S550 came out, it was love at first sight. I was like, I gotta have it, but unfortunately my bank account said not so fast. But luckily, Ford had the EcoBoost, which I could afford, and YouTube and social media was changing, so I started a channel called EcoBeast on YouTube, and I started that with that. And then the 2018 third gen 5.0 came out, and I was like, oh, digital dash, the whole nine, right behind me. We call it the Black Mamba. I love that car. My friend Nick was like, you're no longer EcoBeast, you gotta change it. But I was like, what should I call myself now? Because like everything is taken now, right?
Yep.
But Ford is great because the Mustang has different modes in it. It's got a track mode. It has a drag mode. Even has a snow wet mode. But it didn't have a Stang mode. So that's what it was like. So that's where the name came in for Stang Mode.
I love it. It's really cool, and it speaks to the progression of a lot of Mustang owners out here. For Gen 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 1 to 7 to, and there's going to be 7. That's right. Because guess what? So, are you guys ready? Woo. Are you guys ready? Because guess what? It's time. Might be on that Ford watch from your great-grandfather, right? But guess what? It's time. It is time. Let's say hello to the future. And Maria, this is a proud moment for you because guess what? The entire team from Flat Rock, they're out here, the assembly plant, all the employees. You're going to build this absolute new iteration of the Gen 7 Ford Mustang and make some history. So without further ado, would you like to do the honors of introducing the Ford Mustang?
I would love to. On behalf of Ford and all the Mustang fans watching around the world, please welcome the all-new Ford Mustang.
Holy shit! Did you guys see the car? Look at that interior! Oh my god. This car is really beautiful. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Give me your opinions. Yo, the videos I saw was the same exact car I'm looking at right now. The videos I saw earlier is the same exact cars. Holy crap. That car is beautiful. So I'm gonna go live after this and then do some talking and then some explaining and we can both talk about it all.
Look at that smile. What an incredible lineup of vehicles. I can't leave you out. I can't leave you out. I'm excited. We're going to have like a mosh pit right now. What an incredible lineup of vehicles. And here with me are some of the team behind it. What do you think, folks?
It's beautiful.
This is the 7th generation of the Motor City's hometown sports car. And y'all made it happen. Y'all made it happen. So many y'all made it happen. So let's start with you, Alicia, if you could, down there at the end. Tell us about the evolution that took place behind the scenes to deliver this new Mustang lineup, please.
Yeah, of course. So the development of any of our products always starts with the customer. And as you saw in that amazing film earlier, of course, Mustang is an American icon, but it's also a global icon. I've been super lucky in being able to live and work in different countries. So I've had a front row seat to how enthusiasts across the globe just love that Mustang spirit of style, fun, and freedom.
Yeah. I mean, like the people here, right? Like the people here, do you like style, fun, freedom? No? Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah,
That goes...
you can feel that passion in the crowd. And you know, that's really the thing about Mustang. It is not a demographic, it's a mindset. But there are key things that ties our Mustang enthusiasts together. So one is their love and passion for Mustang, of course, but also their desire to express their personality and individuality with their Mustang. And everything that our customers love is here today in this lineup. We have got a GT convertible, a GT coupe, we've got the EcoBoost coupe, and of course there's also an EcoBoost convertible. But this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of how our customers can make their Mustang their own.
All right, you keep teasing us again. We're going to get into it. We're going to go deep dive. We have our team here. So how has your team been able to modernize such an icon? You know, I mean, it's a challenge and it's a responsibility. You have all these fans saying, what's next?
Yeah, well, the pressure was on for sure. But we have kept the spirit of Mustang. We have got that V8 soundtrack. We've got the manual transmission. We've got that open air, top down fun. But we've also injected it with new features and technologies to take that Mustang experience up a notch.
Okay, so I got to ask, you're part of the team. You're working on this. You know, you got your hands all over. You got your fingerprints on it. What's your favorite?
Well, there's a lot to choose from, but I really love, we've got a Fox Body Mustang theme cluster. It will take you right back to the 80s. It's really cool. And it's even got a night mode with that iconic Ford green night color. It's awesome.
You're saying Fox Body. You said iceberg earlier. I'm thinking of Vanilla Ice and the 5.0, summer hair top, like all this Vanilla Ice talk. I don't know, again, Fox Body, Ice, I mean, it's insane. What else have you got?
Yeah, we've also got some really cool new performance features. We've got one that I know you are going to love. It's an electronic drift brake. Very cool.
Yep.
And we've also got a new feature called Remote Rev. It is 100% Mustang fun. No apologies. It's for our customers that just love the sound of their Mustangs. You can rev your throttle directly from the palm of your hands from your key fob. Super cool.
That's so cool,
Yeah.
right? I mean, cars and coffee, that's a big flex, but I'm here for it. That's awesome, right? Hey, you want to hear my car? Boom, 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 right? I mean, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
that's it.
All right, I
That's
can't wait to
awesome.
learn more. And you know I'm a drift guy. I'm the voice of drift, Formula Drift. Vaughn's a homie of mine. Electronic drift, it's so awesome. But now I have to ask this because you've been around Mustangs for years. This interior is amazing. But Ruth, let's step inside the cockpit because obviously you can see inside the convertible. A little easier here. But tell me everything, Ruth.
Okay, so there's so much to tell you, Jared. But first, you know, on the previous Mustang, people liked the pony lighting, and we just took it a step further with the new Mustang. So as you approach, you'll see animated lighting that just greets you. And then when you climb in and you see the new cockpit, it looks like a jet fighter. That was the inspiration behind the design. So we've just added a lot of digital tech into this new cockpit.
I mean, look at it.
Isn't
There's
it
the
beautiful?
cockpit right there. You can see it here on the big screen. And
Okay.
you're talking about jet pilot. We've probably all seen Top Gun. If you haven't, you live under a rock. I have the old one or the new one. So, you know, I can't wait to take this for a quote-unquote test flight. It's pretty. It's a game changer. So give us the details more about the cockpit.
Well, as you can see, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, right? It's a single piece of glass that houses two large displays, one for the all-new digital cluster and one for the Sync 4 center stack. Look at the craftsmanship, the fine materials used, the big, large piece of glass. Isn't it gorgeous?
Absolutely.
And it is. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it looks good. It's elevated, right? Because this is
It
the
is.
canvas, so it's completely customizable, and you kind of kick that off. But
It
yeah, please
definitely is
continue.
customizable. So, like you said, with it being customizable, even if we go back to some of the performance, right, you can just dial in your performance by the customizable selectable drive modes. And we have up to 6 that you can customize for your driving conditions. And then other customizations are going to be my color and the cluster themes. Alicia mentioned the Fox body, so you can select it on the center stack, see the preview, hit the select button, and it's instantly on your digital cluster. Your gauges and then other screens within your cluster, you can just customize, see previews on the sync screen, and then it's there on your
Awesome.
cluster.
What about the soundtrack of life?
I know,
What about the
and as you're
soundtrack?
driving, you remember you mentioned that Vanilla Ice song?
That's
Well,
right.
if you want to turn up the volume, you've got that 12-speaker B&O sound system. So
Love
like
it.
you said, we just can't wait for our customers to get behind the wheel, play with all the new features that we have to offer.
Awesome. So really great. Round of applause for Ruth and Alicia. The interior is truly revolutionary. Thank you so much. All right, Chris, we talked about interior, we talked about design, we talked about all these different elements here, but you've been with the program for 2 generations.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the design. I'm looking at the striking good looks, the color, what's going on here, but I mean, it has kind of some heritage look here as well, some inspiration. What do we got?
It absolutely does. You know, the 7th gen Mustang is a modern interpretation of Mustang's iconic design heritage. I mean, just check it out. Proportions, stance, the silhouette. You want to go check out the front?
Let's go tip to tail here, from the front end to the back end. What do we got? And again, seeing some lines, seeing some figure pieces, but again, evolution.
Right. So for the front end of the 7th gen, we wanted to give it an aggressive look. So it's kind of got that long horizontal brow. So you're going to see that thing coming down the road
Mean.
behind you. It's mean, right? The upper grille shape, it's kind of a nod to the 60s design. It's a kind of that U shape, but you're going to notice the EcoBoost and the GT completely distinct. 2 distinct front ends, first time.
Really deciphers eco, you know, obviously eco versus standard V8 or GT.
In you know, every GT, we get this badass hood extractor right here.
Looks good. I
Right,
like it.
right.
This shape right here, from the nose, the chamfers, what do we got?
Yeah, so, you know, the chamfered nose, that's kind of a classic thing that's been happening in the past few generations. Also, right below that chamfered corner, tri-bar headlamps.
Love them. Looks good. I mean, what do you guys think? Good looking headlights,
Mustang
right?
signature.
They look good. It's just that evolution.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I feel like you just exhaled. Like, do they like it? I think they like it. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good. We're moving on.
Okay.
We're moving on. All right, let's move over here. Let's move over
All
here.
right.
Let's talk about this silhouette. What's
All
going
right.
on here?
All right. So for the side, okay, we dropped the belt line. Okay, we relaxed it, less wedge. more muscle.
Just like me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, you talk about muscle, check out the body side, right? This all-new sheet metal, is sheer, strong, chiseled. There's no undercuts, kind of like American muscle, right?
Also, there's a really cool story about the roof line, because you took into consideration all your races out there, because there's nobody that races out there, right? The roof line here, it accommodates big heads like mine, or better yet, for the racers.
Well, for those racers out there, you don't have to take your helmet off to get in and out.
Yeah, so it's got that nice accepting, so you don't have to take your helmet off or on when you get out and inside of the vehicle. Awesome.
Right.
Let's go out back.
Hey, this is like favorite part, right? Right here,
Okay.
favorite part. These really wide rear shoulders. Again, with the chiseled looks, that's kind of pointing to where the power hits the road.
Exactly. Rubber meets the road. You put the power down. You got to connect.
Yep. Long extended rear deck kind of gives you this really sharp angle and side view, and it gives it a really killer look from a rear view. Really wide, mean.
Yep.
And also these crisp tail lamps, really razor edge, plays up to again that chiseled feel.
Yeah, just and you could see just the signature looks, but it's just that overall progression that you guys are paying homage, but paying it forward. We talked about the personalization of the car, the diffuser, all these different things, but this is where it kind of starts. And we know that people either watching or in the building are all about exterior customization. What do we got there?
And there's so many options for the Mustang owners out there. We got new colors. We got vapor blue here. Yellow splash is a new one for us. Options for all kinds of exterior stripe packages. We have 4 different interior environments. You can customize anything from wheels to seatbelts.
I like it. And let's talk about performance. I mean, if they say speed kills, brakes give life, because there are performance brake options as well with Brembo.
Oh, well, we've got 3 exciting Brembo brake caliper options. Check out the special color for this year.
It looks good. I understand you could also put the pony on there if you wanted to as well. So let everybody know it's a Ford Mustang.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What else do we got?
Well, we have some 2 new bespoke factory options. We've got the bronze appearance package, which you're going to see here on the EcoBoost. And we also have the black design series package too.
So many options. What do you guys think? Make some noise for Chris. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Right.
I mean, this really is a beautiful family of cars, but now let's talk about how it rolls, how it moves, how it sounds. So to take us through that, please welcome Chief Engineer Ed Krenz. High five. Get out of here. Don't leave me hanging. Yes, sir. So
All right,
good.
all right.
Can you feel that? Can you feel that?
I need to take a moment here.
Okay, take it in.
All right.
Yes. All right, Ed.
All right.
Go ahead. Make so. All right, Ed. Because the heart of the beast, you're going to talk about the power, the story, what's going on. You're going to get these guys absolutely hyped. But talk through performance. Break it down.
Yeah, performance is everything. It is our legacy. It is our future. It's much more than 0 to 60 times. It's the rumble of the V8. It's 3-pedal driving. It's carving the canyons. It's open air cruising, and it's certainly the track day. It's visceral. It's emotive.
Big buzzwords, but actions speak louder than words. So come on, man, hit him with it. Tell me what you and the team have done.
Let's get into the hardware. Starts with the V8, 5-liter, Gen 4, at 480 plus horsepower, the most powerful Mustang GT ever. Next, the manual lives. Hashtag save the manual.
Hashtag save the manuals.
We can't forget about our very popular 2.3-liter EcoBoost, all new for this generation. It delivers on the balance of performance and efficiency. No compromise. Next, I got to talk steering and handling.
Please do.
It's next level, next level. It starts with our all-new flat-bottom steering wheel. It's set for grip it and rip it. And then lastly, I want to highlight the electronic park brake, the electronic drift brake, I should say. Co-developed with Vaughn and his team. It is ready to rip. So you can try your hand at drifting like a pro. I know we did. Tire budget blown.
Everybody wants to be Vaughn Gittin Jr. nowadays,
That's
right?
right. That's right. He's my hero. Performance is our legacy, as I said. And this is evidence it's our future.
Man, this is awesome. What do you guys think? So, horsepower, good looks, you know, EcoBoost, all these things. That's it, dude. Congratulations. See you guys. Good night, everybody. That's the 2024 7th generation Ford Mustang. See you guys, right? We're done?
No, don't get up. Don't get up. We're not done.
See you.
No. We got more room in the stable.
Oh, what's this? What is this?
All
Come
right.
on.
Let's talk performance series. We got a history. Shelby, Mach 1, Boss, Bullet. It's integral to the Mustang story. Each has a deep meaning to our customers and to our team, as you saw in the video. Others may be bringing down the curtain. We say it's time to raise the curtain on a new performance pony. Let's take a look.
I give it all that I got. 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 Take a quick glance at the watch. Checking the time on the clock. Get up and start taking my shot. I give it. It's in my eyes.
Come on, check out this beast. Check this thing out. You had no idea. Show was over. Ed,
No.
What are we looking at, man?
Jared, this is Dark Horse. First of its name. First new performance series in more than 2 decades. A new chapter in the storied racing history of Ford Motor Company and Mustang. Its name is indicative of its design and its aspirations. Its demeanor, absolutely sinister. Dark Horse is for the enthusiast who wants purebred force of nature.
All right, so you talk about nature, but this is, this is absolutely supernatural is more like it, but I want all the details. Come on.
Yeah, we turned up the volume on everything that mattered. Striking visual cues, countless hours of iteration between our engineers and the studio to get everything right for high-speed handling, reduced drag, cooling, all essential. Driver-focused interior is capped off with serialized badge, drive modes, track apps right at your fingertips. Talking about the exterior, you're going to see the pony in your rearview mirror. But unique fender and deck lid badges are going to be a subtle indication of what just blew past you.
Let everybody know. Dark Horse, peace. All right, under the skin, what do we have? So what's under the hood? What's the heart?
I like to talk about engines.
Let's do that. Let's go.
Still got engines. It starts with the most powerful Coyote ever, targeting 500 horsepower. 500 horsepower!
500!
That is mated with a tried and true manual transmission from Tremec that's evolved from our GT350 and Mach 1, and we have some fans. Chassis tied down with the MagnaRide with next generation controls and absolutely designed to stick to the road. Our team lived at the racetrack, spent hours turning every knob. Every knob turned to 11. With the available handling pack, this is the absolute most capable 5-liter yet.
Yeah, little applause there. There you go. So the question to you, Ed, is did you find yourselves and the team saying like, hey, what if we took it further? We've already done all this. Let's do more.
Come on, man. Well, actually, that's exactly what Ford Performance does. Actually, we did more than just ask. What do you think, folks? Would you like to see more?
Yes.
All
Show
right,
us
let's
more.
take a look.
There's more Mustang stuff coming out. They came out with 4 Mustangs. Oh shit! The race car. Look at it. GT3, GT4 Supercar Champion. Wow. That was.
Woo! I had to roll my sleeves because my hair from my arms was poking through my jacket. What an arsenal. Are you kidding me? So, here to tell us more is Mark Rushbrook, alongside world champion drifter, a great friend of mine, a great friend of yours, and NBD, no big deal, Daytona 500 champion, Austin Cindric. Let's get Von Gittin Jr., Austin Cindric, and Mark Rushbrook. Get on out here. Let's talk about it. Woo! Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sirs.
I'm just gonna look at the car for a while.
What's that?
I'm just gonna look at the car while you talk.
Dude, just relax. So let's just focus. Focus.
Okay.
God,
Sorry.
First things first here. All right. Let's start with you, Mark. It was Mustang's racing success that coined the phrase "win on Sunday, sell on Monday," right?
Yeah, that is right. Mustang has been an iconic road car. It's also been iconic on the racetrack. It is, for our brand, for Ford Motor Company, Mustang is the most raced, the most successful nameplate we have ever had on the racetrack.
Yeah.
It has raced from the top-level professional series down through grassroots and customer racing. That's where it belongs. On tracks around the world, legendary tracks like Daytona, Pomona, Indianapolis, Bathurst. We race everywhere.
Wow. Okay. And mic drop. Impressive tracks, impressive pedigree. Can you tell us about the difference in the vehicles we just saw in the video? Better yet, tell all them.
Yeah, we just, there were 6 cars in that video and one for everybody. So we are going to race around the world with Mustang GT3, Mustang GT4 in global sports car racing. We're going to have a new 7th generation Mustang that will join NASCAR in the Cup Series in 2024. We have NHRA Factory X, new class for 2023. 7th generation Mustang is going to be there.
And it's not just race cars, but it's also customer vehicle racing too, which you really kind of force too, which I think is awesome.
Absolutely. Our customers love Mustangs on the street, just everything that you see here. But they also take their cars to the track themselves, their own cars. And Ed went through the credentials of what the Dark Horse is. It's got real track credentials as a road legal car. But we will make a Dark Horse S, which is a Dark Horse turned into a dedicated track day car. So you can go for a full track day, completely enjoy it. We'll have a Dark Horse R, which is made for grassroots racing, SCCA, NASA, WRL, and a Mustang Spec Racing Series. So you can buy this car dedicated for the track, take it and race it yourself.
Yeah, it's super impressive, and obviously the design it comes with the adrenaline too as well.
Yeah, full adrenaline, and this thing performs. But when you go to the track, we take everything out that you don't need on the racetrack. Got the interior, put a cage in it, put a racing seat, put a harness, custom tuned suspension for the track. This thing will move.
Absolutely. All right, next up, Vaughn. Vaughn, obviously, drifting, and, I don't want to, you've evolved and you're into dirt. I mean, we've been great friends. You've been with Ford since 2005? I mean,
2005, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, all right, you helped develop the electronic drift brake.
Yeah, well, the first thing that anyone does when they get their car to go drifting is put a hydraulic handbrake in it. So Ford has, drifting is the, fastest growing motorsport in the world. It's so accessible. There's events in any state, just about any city, on any weekend. And so Ford has seen that, and now every single Mustang has a drift brake in it. It has a mode. You pull the handbrake, it locks the rear tires. I like to consider the handbrake as the now button, and it's just really, really incredible that Ford is seeing this and putting it on production vehicles, and seeing them so passionate about a sport that's meant so much to me, and we've had so much success together in, obviously, in Formula Drift.
I don't want to put you in a box because you'll just break out of it via Ford Mustang or some other Ford vehicle, but you'll break out of it in grand fashion. But tell me what the dark horse means to you.
Well, it's funny because, last generation, it's like, what else can they do to step the game up? And year after year, the Mustang continues to progress. And this generation, this new generation, introducing the dark horse, all these amazing racing vehicles, it's really mind-blowing. Like, I don't know how the team continues to do it. Great job, Ed, and the entire engineering team. It's just, it's unreal to see the continued progression inside the Mustang family.
Yeah, and just
cooking in the kitchen. We've definitely it's been incredible.